All right, so guys, we're going to try and make this very short. And last week was a good week, but it was very stressful. I mean, very stressful, guys. It was very stressful. You would take a trade, price would be seemingly going in your direction, then all of a sudden comes back down to your entry, and then just begins to play around that place, and then just frustrates you out. But at the end of the day, you make money, right? So, guys, let's try and make this very quick, right? So, looking at the charts now for this new week that we are stepping into, now the reason price was actually gold was actually stressful last week was we saw that at the end of February, at the end of Friday, right? Friday close, we saw how price just all of a sudden tanked, right? Price just dropped all of a sudden, and actually I was actually expecting that. I actually saw the drop that was seemingly forming, but I didn't take the sales because whenever price is very bullish, I always say you should stick to just focusing on buys, right? But I could have taken the sales, but I didn't, right? I didn't take the sales. But honestly, gold was actually overdue for, gold has actually been overdue for a drop or sell, right? And so now gold happened to have dropped. Let's delete this. So guys, we are always sharing the analysis with you, and we're usually spot on. Okay, we're usually spot on. Now, let's look at let's start from the monthly time frame. Now, looking at the month, it's obvious that gold is still very bullish, right? No doubt about that. Gold is still very much bullish. So we should still keep looking for our buys. But right now, gold is dropping, right? Looking at the monthly, but gold is still very bullish. So let's go down over to the weekly. Let's see what we can see there. Now, on the weekly, gold, last week, gold, the chart closed with a strong rejection, right? But gold is still bullish. So what should we be looking for now on this chart? What should we be looking for? I think we should be expecting price gold to come back down. What level should we be targeting? That's the question. What level? I'm seeing we should be looking at around this level that we have here, 2790. But price gold might not come down there this week, right? It might be much later if gold actually wants to come down to that point. So we'll be looking majorly at this level, 2861. I think that's the level we'll be looking at, 2861. And if not that, then we'll look at this 50% level of the previous week, 2 weeks ago, right here, 2827. We could try that, but I think 2861 or 2860 thereabout is a good level for us to be looking for our buys, right? It's a good level for us to be looking for our buys, for a price to push up from there. But if that doesn't hold, then we'll be looking at 2830 thereabout. So let's go over to the daily. There's already a line there, so let's see. Let's go over to the daily. 2830 to 860. Yeah. So this line, let's stretch it out. So these are the two levels we'll be looking for. We'll be looking for gold to come down to these two levels, right? Or to 858 thereabout, and to 830, 31 there. For gold to come down to those levels, and then we might be buying from there. And if you see, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go back to the weekly. Let me check something. Let me see something. All right. Okay. Nice. Nice. So like I said, we should be looking for price to come down to that point. Okay, and as you can see, the daily has already dropped. So in this new week, what I think might happen is, instead of gold to just start dropping all of a sudden, we might see gold we won't do this fast, right? Might see gold push up to this resistance area probably, and then we might see drop again. Then it might now come down to this point that we're waiting for. Now if price gets there and bounces up, good. If price breaks it lower, then we might be looking for buys from here. We don't know, this level might hold, this other level might hold, depending on whichever one gold chooses to respect, right? So but we might actually have to be looking for sells come next week, right, to this level. But at the end of the day, we're looking for buys overall, right? So that's that. But can we say there's been a change of character on the daily? There hasn't really been any change of character yet, right? Because it hasn't broken below this low, right? And even if it breaks it below, we'll still be looking for buy still. Okay, so makes sense. Let's go to the 4 hour. You see, my trading strategy is quite simple, it's not complex. And so sometimes when I'm done analyzing, people will just be wondering, is that all? But it's very simple, right? It's not complex, it's not complicated. It's not something that's too complex. So guys, looking at the 4 hour, I think I just prefer the daily. The 4 hour now is just looking it's looking a bit messy. It's not bad, but I didn't quite like. In fact, like I said, last week was quite stressful, so I don't quite like how price has been moving. So what are we gonna do here? I think the same thing, we should be looking for buys from this point. Now if gold pushes up, right, to, let's go back to the daily. If gold pushes up back to this point, we might consider selling from here. Let me put a line there. We might consider selling from there. Okay, but if it doesn't, then we just wait for a buy set up from far around that level, right? Let's go back to the 4 hours. So looking at the 4 hour, if gold pushes up to this point, we might selling from here. And yes, we can see a swing low here. All right, we can see a swing low there. So price might push up now up to that point, and from there we might start looking for sells, right? And if price comes down to this point, then we'll be looking for buys from around this point here. So that's that. Let me draw this. So we're looking for something like this. Okay, if you see a good opportunity for a sell, we take it down, and then if we see a good opportunity for a buy, right, we take it up. But if price refuses to keep going up, right, and we now see price, instead of going up, breaks it lower, okay, then we might see the opportunity present itself somewhere around here. So these are the two areas we'll be looking for, something of this nature, something of that nature. But still, mind you, if gold really wants to drop, then we might see even gold drop all the way to this point, right? We might see gold drop all the way to this point. That can happen. That can very much happen. Okay, but that, I don't think that will happen this week. That will be much later. But for this week, we could be looking for sells around here and then buys from around here. That's just what we'll be looking for, right? Let's go to the 1 hour. I want to make this short as much as possible, quick as much as possible. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing we're seeing. Oh, what's this? Yeah. Okay. Let's see this. All right, so like I said, that's just what we're going to be looking for. Okay, so let's go back to the 4 hours. So guys, that's just what we're going to be looking for. We're going to be looking for sales at this level to 900 thereabout, or even a little bit higher to 2906, and then we're going to be looking for buys at this point, which is 2860 thereabout. And then if it comes down lower, then we might be looking for it at 2830. So those are the key levels we'll be looking at: 2830, 2860, or 2900 for sales, right? And for buys is 2830 and 2860. So guys, that's that. Hope this helps you. Let's see how the week is going to go. So hope you guys have an amazing trading week. And let us know in the comment section if there's something you'd like us to do, if there's something you'd like us to add to this. And also don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to others. All right. And then just always make sure to be on the lookout, right? And make sure to join the Telegram, free Telegram. We're trying to grow the channel up, right? We're trying to grow the channel up. And hopefully very soon we're going to start coming live with you guys on YouTube. And or maybe if we reach our 500 mark on, or is it 500 or 1000 that we need for TikTok live? I'm not sure. Once we get to that point, also we might also be going live on TikTok. So follow us on TikTok, follow us on YouTube. Thanks guys, and have an amazing trading week. Hope you don't lose money. Trade carefully, and always wait for your proper A+ setups, right? So that's it guys. Peace and bye.